Hello, my name is Carma Spence, the Own Your Awesome Mentor. And a question I get asked a lot around the topic of product creation is, how do you find the time? A lot of people who want to create a product around the information that's in between their ears feel like it's this big project. And frankly, depending on the type of product you're thinking of, it can be. I mean, if you're creating an involved online course or a live event or even a standard book, it can take a bit of time, but you don't have to start there. You could start earning passive income with a mini ebook. Now, this is a program that Kindle has, that they actually put you in a special section of Kindle where they have these mini books that can be read in like 15 minutes or less. They're only like 5 to 10 pages long. And what you can do is create one of these mini books easily within a day or on the weekend. And I'm going to go through the process now of how you do that. Do a mind map of your topic. So take a piece of paper and decide, okay, what am I passionate about that I want to talk about? And in this particular, I'm going to use an example of someone who's near and dear to my heart who loves superheroes. So this person could take a piece of paper and write down superheroes in the middle of it. And now what you do is you start writing all the ideas around it that you know about superheroes or whatever topic that you have. So in this case, maybe he'd write the rise of the woman superhero, or how superheroes change when they go from comics to movies, or the edgifying of superheroes, where they're getting all dark, or maybe the changes of specific superheroes, like how Green Lantern went from one version of himself to another. I mean, there's so many topics around superheroes that he happens to know. So he'd write all these topics, and you take your topic and you do the same. You write all your topics. So that's step one. Create a mind map. That should take you no more than 15 minutes. Because you've got all this stuff in your head, and what you're trying to go for is to grab all the information that's top of mind so that you don't have to spend a lot of time researching. You've got this, you know this topic, and you know these subtopics. You take a highlighter pen and you highlight your favorite 5 subtopics from that mind map. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take 5 pieces of paper, preferably lined, and you're going to write one topic across the top of each page. So that's step 2. Very quick. That took you all of 2 minutes? Take your favorite one of those 5. The one that just, ooh, that's juicy, I really know this one the best. And write out all the different subtopics of that subtopic. So let's say he chooses the topic, the rise of the female hero. So he might write Wonder Woman, Batgirl, Supergirl, Black Widow, Black Scorpion, Black Canary. Man, there's a lot of blacks. Black this, black that. Anyway, and you might, even as you write down your topics, you might write, there's a trend here. And that may create its own story. So now you've spent maybe 5-10 minutes to create this sort of idea list of all the things you could talk about in that subtopic. At this point, you've got the content of at least one mini book. So take that one and write at least, a paragraph or 2 about each of these ideas that you wrote. Once you're done, you've got a quasi-first draft of your mini book. You take that and you massage it. And you organize it so it makes sense, and you put transitions in, and you create your first draft. So this is what you're going to be doing the bulk of this weekend that you're going to use to make your mini day. In fact, you could probably finish this book in one day, if not a weekend. So you get it looking like a decent first draft. Send it to an editor. That can be someone that you pay who's a professional editor, or it can be someone you really trust, knows the English language, and can make sure that you don't have any typos, that everything makes sense. And while you're waiting for that person to do that, you can start working on the next of the 5 to create the next mini book. So once that draft comes back, you approve all the changes you want, and you've now got a polished draft. The next step is to create a compelling cover with a juicy title. And there are steps that go into this. It's too much for this video, but basically you're creating a juicy title and a compelling ebook, and then you upload it to Kindle, and wham, you've got it. You've got a passive income earning mini book about a topic that you know well, that came from knowledge inside your head, and it took max 2 days of your time, max. Now let's say you did this once a month. That's 12 mini books that you have all about the same topic that you are now. So now you're building up a series of assets to say you're an expert in this topic. Let's say each ebook earns you, let's go low, $1 a month. Some could earn you more, some could earn you less. You never know. It really depends. I mean, there's keyword research you can do to make it the money you make higher, but let's just go with $1 a month. So you've got 12 titles. It's definitely $12 a month. So you've got a free lunch every month just because you wrote these 12 books. Don't tell me you don't have enough time to do this. If you want to get the information from inside your head out into the world, you can do this. You can do this in like an hour a day after work, 1 day on a weekend. You can create at least one mini book a quarter. You should be able to find enough time to create one a quarter if this is something you want to do. So how do you find the time to create a product? You do something small, you take baby steps, and you get it done. This is Carma Spence, the Own Your Awesome mentor, signing off. Ciao for now.